Today, we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Virginia taxes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. What's up, Mesa Falcons? It's me, it's CGB. Hello, welcome back. Another day in the arena. But you may have heard this before. Does this sound too familiar? Well, it is, because I'm going to release this intro a few days in a row because I'm going on vacation. It's my summer vacation. Yay, happy for me, taking summer vacation, enjoying time, going to MagicCon Amsterdam, spending time afterwards, checking out Europe. Really exciting, great stuff. But you guys love intros. You love seeing the deck on screen. Well, there you go. We've put the deck on screen. Let me tell you all about today's deck really quickly. Those cards that are on like my left, all the way over here, closest to me, right up here. Those cards are the ones we're gonna play early in the game. If it's mostly spells, we're a control deck. If it's mostly creatures, we're an aggro deck. And if it's a mix of creatures and spells, we are either a really bizarre prowess like combo-y aggro deck, or we're a mid-range deck. See those spells down there at the end near that sideboard? Something about a side thingy way down there? Those are the expensive cards. If we have those at all, we're a control deck. If we have one or two, we're a mid-range deck. We're gonna play them in the end to get bigger than the aggro decks. And if there are none, guess what? Aggro deck. So I hope that you enjoyed this deck tech, had a good look at the deck. Thank the editor. We love you, editor. Thank you. And to those of you who want, maybe you're new around here, maybe this seems like some of the laziest content you've ever seen. Trust me, it's not for the long term. It's just while I'm on vacation, because recording all these intros adds up and I have to be on a flight very soon. So I don't have as much time as I'd like to. And it adds a lot of stress before traveling. Maybe some of you can relate to how much stress it is just to plan and go on a trip, and then you're supposed to relax and have fun. But when you have to record like 15 intros, it does kind of take some of the vibe out of it. So I hope that it's okay with you, as you know, your favorite, absolute favorite MTG YouTuber whose name ends in Go Blue, that you get these generic intros. The deck list is on screen. The cards have been out for a minute. I'm sure you know what they do. If it's a brawl list, watch the games. We're gonna show you all the ropes. Thank you for watching this video. Now let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Being on the play when your creature's attacking draws you cards is kind of a big deal. So let's see if we can do it. Nope. But at the same time, this hand is fine. Cleric. Okay, that's gonna be a challenge. We have our tapped land for turn one, so at least we didn't waste that. It begins. Oh. That cut down draw. Okay, let's hold. This is going to be very hard to manage because they went first. It would have been so easy if we had just been able to go bang, bang, bang. But now it's hard mode. If they keep the creatures coming, it's going to be really hard to get the opponent's stuff out of the way. We're waiting right now to see what they put on the stack. If it's another Voice of the Blessed or an Amalia, it might be our only chance to cut it down. It's a case, okay? That on its own is not a trigger right now. I don't think I've tried the life gain deck in a full, like, cleric vibe. Maybe that's worth it. I really liked the version with the preachers and Gix. It was very me. Do I take this? I think I have to take this. The thought process is if they have another Voice of the Blessed or another Amalia, I need to kill it like now before it gets bigger. Okay. When they pass the turn like that, we have a chance. because now Liliana can get the job done, or we can play Harvester and hold up the cut down for the next Voice of the Blessed and hit him with the ability on the stack. Shieldred. Beautiful. I think we're going to save the Liliana. Now that the Go for the Throat is spent and our last removal in hand is cut down, it's up to Liliana to kill something like a Shieldred so it doesn't run away with the game. So we need to pace her. There's the Poisoner. So this is an attempt to kill the Harvester. If we cut down the Veteran, though, that doesn't work. If we cut down the Poisoner, the Harvester still dies. Man, this deck is actually a very challenging deck to play against, the life gain deck. If you're not taking it seriously, you can and will get got. So let's got this Poisoner right now. Get them off the board. And let's see if the opponent's ready for the Apocalypse. Right now, if they go land Poisoner, it's only a gain 4, not 5. So now's the ideal time to play Shieldred before some other life gain piece gets on. There's Amalia. That's what we were holding mana up for before, and we're going to miss it here. But they don't play another creature. Why not? They could have brought out the Veteran, and they didn't. And they left a case on top. Why? I feel like we're supposed to just Liliana this while we can. But let's go ahead and dig, just in case. Inti's awesome. Inti's a great card. Inti's not what we're trying to do right now. On the stack. She's here.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win. Sacrifices must be made.
Shieldred for 4? Hit. So we know they're drawing Case. We know their last play was Amalia. We know they left mana up instead of bringing out the Veteran. There's something they're trying to set up. We're playing around it, and we don't know what it is. Whoa, what's this? Return up to 2 creature cards with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wait, that's 4 mana, get 2 things back? Oh, that's cracked. What? Oh, that's insane in this deck. And now we've got the triggers. Oh my god. In a deck where your best cards are these 2 mana creatures, that is absolutely cracked. They keep another Amalia on top, so we know they have backup Amalia. They could have played that Feast first, and their creature would be so much bigger. It's a very bizarre life gain players right now. All right, Inti. I believe we want Trample on this. Do we want Gix? I mean, we need cards, right? Let's do it. Hopefully we just exile a land. We have to stay aggressive. I know they have life gain, but we have to try here. Deep Cavern Bat, that's not going to help. Our opponent falls to 8. Trigger, take action, draw. Ooh, okay. Well, Wasn't gonna help us much here
Be
anyway.
outsmarting.
Is that a Resplendent Angel? It is. They draw backup Amalia. We know they have triggers with the case and the Phantom. Shieldred Death Touch is getting terrifying though. Extraction Specialist on top. Nothing to get back. The opponent doesn't like throwing stuff in the bin, but their deck seems really good at it. Okay. Well, they use the Amalia just to create more triggers. I guess they can extract that. Oh, yeah, there's your 7/7. Flying Vigilance, make it 8/8. Getting worse by the second. 9/9. As long as it has 10 or more counters, it has indestructible. Only 7. Those cases are getting solved. This is it. It is definitely coming down to this. Caustic Bronco off the top. Not very good. Our opponent's at 11. This can have trample. We can try to hit a land if we discard this. If we hit the land, we could use the Gix to steal the Extraction Specialist, which gets us Blood Tithe Harvester. I don't think that matters. They're at 11. How do we get the final points through? We attack with the vents and they block here. They take 5. They take 5, then 2 more. What about a full send? They block here, 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 and the vents gets them, and they take 1, 2, potentially 1. Like if they block the way that they want to, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go to 6. They go to 4. They go to 2. They go to 2. We also might hit Go for the Throat. It does give us 2 chances, and we draw off the Gix. Bronco out. Death Touch Trample in. Exile. Not a Go for the Throat. Nothing to discard, so we don't get a second trigger. If I stack that the other way, do I discard a card, exile a card, and then discard another card? I think so. Yeah, they've got the food. Still, Amalia's going down. We go to 7, and we get card draw. It's got to be a Go for the Throat. Because 1 more counter, and that's indestructible. No! Oh! What is happening? Make them stop. Go to 6. I don't think there's any card that works here. A top deck land, we could have discarded these. Tried exiling our opponent's stuff to see if that gets us somewhere. But yeah, there is no card I can hit that will save me. Oh, come on. On the draw, but a good curve. And it begins. So, do I bother having cut down open? Yep. You gotta hope. Like, they probably play around it, but you gotta hope. You can't always have everything every time. See? See? It does happen. It does happen. Miracles can come true. Give me a bat. That lifelink online. I mean, huh. Guess I'm taking play with fire. Well, if I start putting counters on the bat with the Inti, they're just gonna kill it. It doesn't mean much. If I take the show off, then they go play with fire into anger. But they don't get their show off set up. And that's 2 spells cast. Let's take it. Hope they don't hit a land. You really want to force them into playing these things without a prowess creature on the board if you... I hate myself. I mean, that's probably game right there. Just having that card when they need it. So let's get out a 3/3. That is just gonna die. But at least they don't do a show off, probably. The land they needed. Now they can punch me as hard as they want to. But if they spend all their spells, maybe there's a chance. Go to 9, that's fun. Another 3 mana 3/3 in the way. And it probably won't matter. Right now their draw's just been way too hot. Okay, that's kind of encouraging. Where's our Shieldred? How do we stop them? I guess we should try to exile a card and draw a card. We've got to hit removal. The slick shot show off will get there in the air. Okay. Cut down. Beautiful. I don't think that last card is a spell. Easy. We hang in there. Did we run them out of spells? Did their draw slow down? In they come. Did they draw rage? Don't they always draw rage? Play with fire. Okay. I think they were hoping for different blocks that they didn't get. 2 more creatures to play. I mean, do we draw this card? Yeah. It's who we are, baby. We draw cards. We didn't come here to not draw cards. Play this Bronco. Play this Blood Tithe Harvester. They just keep on coming. There is Godric. You coming over? Because I'll block. They are coming over. Ooh! Ooh! That's a big draw. Let's go! Yeah, scoop them up. We're gonna draw some cards, but we're gonna gain life when we do it, and we still have 2 blood tokens open, and they don't even know about the go for the throat. Ooh, feels good. On the draw. Fence, Mirrex, Ridge. We have a bat that might start getting plussed with Inti, which is one of the better things the deck can do. So let's see if we can make it happen. No! Well, I mean, they're just going to take the cut down, right? Because otherwise they lose their bat, and I get back whatever they took. Which means they get batted. Nothing like batting a bat. Well, what's it gonna be? Yep. Not a complicated choice that time. Gix go for the throat. Shoot the sheriff. If they play the Gix, we trade. And then what? Flesh Gorger's a problem. What am I supposed to do about that? This hand is a problem. This hand is 100% a problem. I guess we'll play Keep Away with Gix. If they play the Flesh Gorger, then maybe Inti gets some value before dying. Yep, here we go. Blocking here would be better for them than for us. Our cut down has no good target if this bat is gone. All right, let's see what we can do with Inti. Don't think we need all these vents, but we'll see if we can hit a land anyway. Oh, it's a harvester. That's too bad. So if the opponent goes double removal here, we still have the bat to take the Gix, and then it's just trying to outdraw them, which may or may not be a possibility. But going first is striking again. Shieldred. Shieldred has to wait, but Shieldred can stabilize this board. No, another bat. No, no, come on, man. All right, just gotta draw removal. Just gotta draw removal. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Draw removal, get the cut down, kill the other bat, get back the Shieldred, away we go. Right? It'll be fine. Now they can't attack with this bat. See? Okay. It can't block the vents either. Harvester. It's on delay, but it can deal with the bat. Please stop top decking. Please stop. Nothing? Makes no sense. They don't want to get vented. I draw Gix. Okay. Huge. I attack and there's a trade with either one, then they get to play Gix. Nope, don't trade yet. If we trade now, bad things happen. They get to play the Gix before I get to have proper defenses. And okay, that is not a good card. Shame for having bad cards in your deck. I mean, it's good in the skeletons deck, right? Bronco. Hand it over. Mine. Hand it back. Give it back. Mine. The apocalypse. Apocalypse now. And we're the last bat standing. And now our position is good, but let's see, we're not out of the woods yet. Go for the throat. Goodbye, Shieldred. Opponent's done a good job generating a bunch of cards that are not appealing targets. But they stopped attacking with their Flesh Gorger. Well, I've got bad news. If you're afraid of card advantage, I'm not someone you want to play Magic with. Okay. I mean, I guess it's this, right? They can bring it back, but then they can't make a Mirrex token. The only reason not to is because it's the one thing I can't go for the throat on. Let's give him the bat. Life total differential is scary. And it's hard to race a Flesh Gorger. Bring out the Bronco. We also have vents. Come on, don't kill the bat. This has been going great. I bet they're over there just squealing like I was earlier. Where's my removal? Like, you drew 3? You know? I drew 1 and a harvester. Okay, they drew another go for the throat, and they go for the Gix. Okay. Punch him in the Gix. Everybody's coming. I think I want to keep the Bronco. I need the cards. Even though life total getting low. Yep. Back comes the conscript. Let's dig. This land is not doing it for me right now. Mirrex. Land. Okay. Okay. Bronco. Take 2. Gain 1 back. This is getting really tense. Okay, that's a 2-1 with Menace and a Demonic Tutor, potentially. They're like half skeletons. I don't know, man. There's a skeletal atmosphere to this game. We can shave this so we're taking just 1 damage if we put the Bronco and the vents in front of the Flesh Gorger. And the opponent appears to once again be rethinking whether or not they're the beatdown. They've been back and forth in this game. Do you want to kill the Bronco or the vents? And then we'll take this off the board. Not an ideal removal target in any way. But it's about staying alive now. And they're going to bring it back. Another land? Wow. Can I attack with this Bronco? I think do I have to attack with one of these Broncos? Go up to 6? I mean, I have to get cards. Without cards, I can't compete. Another go for the throat. Like, how do I exist with this skeleton on the board without giving up to the case? That's also a good question. All right, 1, 2, 3, power up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably using this go for the throat again. I've drawn 7 more cards than them, and it doesn't feel like it. All right, here's the attack. Here's events. Like this. Do we go to 2? Let's see what they do. Go for the throat the vents. Don't like that. Can't stop it though. I just really don't want to give them a demonic tutor either. I think we hold. I'm trying to offset it instead of remove it. Oh my god, another one! These Broncos! What is going on? We definitely want to attack with this and get up to 3 life. But we're too low to attack with these Broncos right now. I could saddle a Bronco with a Might and a Bronco. But then how do we block? I guess we're using Go for the Throat to stay alive at that point. Okay. I mean, we have to try. We have to try to hit our good cards. Like a bat. Another lifelinker. Very nice. Go to 3. Third Bronco. Second Deep Cavern Bat. That is very free to block right now. Do I hold this for Inti? I don't think so. I think I want to get my land on the field. Anyway, opponent, just go ahead. Mirrex up. I expected your Mirrex. There it is. Minor. Can't block when you commit a crime, get it back. That's very skeletal. Here's the attack. Okay. Block here. Throat here. We're going to 1. But we're gaining it back. And if they bring this back, they can't Mirrex. Yep. Sokinzan. That's huge, right? That's huge. Gotta keep this up. Thank God there's an icon telling me what's saddled and what isn't. 12 to 3. To 3. Harvester. Corpses. No! Now we have to give them the tutor. We don't have a choice anymore. Are we dead? Oh, wait, are we dead? Oh no. We are dead to corpses. So what do we have to do? Is there anything we could draw? I don't think so. Make them attack with everything. Ugh. Block. Block. Yeah, them getting back the conscript instead of having a might actually got me there. This has menace. That's why this isn't good enough. And there's nothing in my deck I can draw, right? Well, we may as well try. I thought the Sokinzan was going to do it. Ugh. Oh, this is a heartbreaker of a deck, man. Midrange always hangs on the edge. You get top decked like there's no tomorrow.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of CovertGoBlue, and you can find all of his unique tokens and playmats at CovertGoBlue HQ. Take to the skies with CGB's Shark token and playmat, and his premium Dragon Rider token and playmat, or become the apex predator of your next game night with his Dinosaur Rider playmat and token. CoolStuffInc.com/CGB is your place for all things CovertGoBlue, so check it out if you want to channel your inner one in best of one. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
On the play, bat. Well, going first is a big deal that we just haven't really been able to do today, so hopefully I get to steamroll for you. Hopefully I get to show you that the deck can be an absolute menace and not always be so darn reactive. Mono red. Okay. Do we need to get a harvester down because we have to be ready to remove stuff? I mean, the ruckus kind of keeps that from happening too. Let's play the bat. Hopefully take their one creature, their one slick shot show off. Get out of here. Mine. You're gonna make them work for it. Unfortunately, the harvester won't be able to kill the show off when they have a demonic ruckus ready to go, as well as a counter from a Kamano. All kinds of disaster. But let's play a preacher. At least preacher can get going. Crank out some life linkers. Unfortunately, with everything flying, because apparently that's a red ability, we're gonna suffer. Yeah, this game's over. This game, we have no chance. We can't interact with all the damage coming our way even a little bit. No go for the throats. Gotta make our life linker, but on the ground, unacceptable. Yep. 0 removal spells drawn. Mono red on an absolute nutter. Like a nutter of nutters. No, they don't have a spell here to finish it. Really? Well, we get a life from that. I don't know why they attacked with the etching, to be honest. Sokinzan doesn't do it. Another blood token would help. Can also sack our blood to dig. But do we have to draw to get out of this? Do we have to draw a card to get out of this? What can we do? We can go to 4 and hope they just don't have the spell, right? Can also sack the blood token to dig. Playing Gix is super sus. Playing Gix just isn't gonna get there, right? But, I mean, the thing is, we can't draw cards with it, because then we're just dead to the show off. So, we make them have it, and we attack like this. And we dig with the blood token. Dead to any spell. But potentially we draw into something with the blood token. Remember, they gave us 1 life with a bad attack. And everybody's coming in again. If we go for the Sokinzan, we can try to kill the Godric. I guess we will do that. We have to hope they have nothing. They don't have nothing. This game is over. Yeah, okay. Sure. Nice slow roll. Let's see if we would have drawn the removal spell. That wasn't gonna do it. Yep. Just unlucky. Unlucky Magic the Gathering. But I'm taking some of you with me. Tough day. It's a tough day in the arena, guys. Oh, the D rank. I must get it back. My pride is completely on the line for this one. I have been top decked. I have been bodied. I've been brutalized. How can a deck with so much value be outdrawn at every turn? But here's our chance. Keep. Oh, not in the mood. I am not in the mood for chatty. I destroy you or I can't even sleep tonight, so let's go. Human, okay. Nothing I hate more than humans. Boros. Well, we need to cut down that warden, but we don't have to do it yet. Let's get assertive. Pass. So resolute reinforcements, I'm guessing. And they didn't want to scry, they want to ambush. It's weird. Very weird. What do we not need? Liliana's like the worst card against them, right? But we also don't need all this land. Trigger Phyrexian Arena. Definitely don't need a pain land. There's the reinforcements. Let's see what they do with them. Are they going to gang up on the Inti? Hey, we hit the land drop. That's good. It is a tapped land. So if we play this, we don't play Preacher, but I guess we want to get rid of the Warden. And let's just do it now. I'm gonna wonder about that, if I should have played Preacher that turn and just gotten rid of the vents. But Epicer. Anything else? Case? Gross. Didn't want to see that. Don't like that one bit. Deep Cavern Bat. So if we play Liliana and hit a creature, they don't get to transform the case next turn. And maybe the turn after that we play Bat into Preacher, but they do get a turn of just whatever they want. Still, Liliana doesn't get a lot better. She is the struggle. This is not her matchup.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Besides, maybe they want to convoke here instead of kill her. Okay, we get a recruiter. They get to transform the case anyway. It's not my day, man. It is not my day.
I knew this was a waste of time.
Cut down off the top. Do we get their last card? I think we have to take their last card. If that we had that cut down last turn, would have been awesome. Yep, get out of here. A little life back can go a long way. I just need them to brick and give me a chance. That's a good card, and probably the target of our cut down. I don't think they really want to scry, do they? I don't think so. Go to 5. Ooh. Potentially go to 2. Think this is the play though. Lose to a recruiter, but how many times have you been in that spot against Boros? Probably plenty. Go to 1. Good attack with the bat, eh? Yay, bat. All right, a little life back. Preacher's coming down. Could have also attacked with vents and used the rummage for life. Dead to a recruiter again. That's really good. That's really, really good as well. Okay. Okay, what do we do? We could try to give them the case back. See if they'll trade. That would kill a preacher. That would be bad. No, I think I'm just supposed to attack with the preacher. They are at a really low life total. Maybe I attack with the vents. Gain some life that way. Is playing another preacher good enough? I believe in preacher. I really do. Getting low. All right. Top deck. Six to 6. We're at an effective 8. We have 4 blockers. They have 5 attackers. They dig. That's 2 life. The last card they're getting to get a chance to see. And it's a pixie. What's that do for them? Get back the case? They can't cast it. That's a Cavern of Souls. That's a Cavern of Souls. They used the wrong mana for their blood token. So now what do? You can't take any damage. Any damage from the preachers or the vents is lethal. Full swing is definitely concession. Four to 6 means we draw cards now when the preacher swings. That's kind of scary. I definitely think I send the vent though. They have to block. And they can't put enough in front of Shieldred to kill it and still live if I use a vent. I should have tapped that Murex. Let's see if that comes back to haunt me. Let's go. Nothing I can play. I guess I can play Takanuma and Preacher after combat. That block seems fine. Giving them back a case here won't matter. At least not much. They won't have many creatures. This has menace, so they've got to double block it. And then they have to go here, and then they have to go here, and then they take 2, and then they die. So I don't think they can block the bat. I think blocking the bat is lethal for them, and they did. They had to block the other 2-power creature, because now they just die to Shieldred. Oh, the pride game. You know how that feels. You know how that feels when they derank you, right? You gotta come back. You gotta get that next win. You have to let yourself know you're still you. And we fight on. What's up, Mesa Falcons? Welcome to your pre-recorded post-game wrap for my summer vacation. I'm taking a trip to Amsterdam for the Magic Con there, and then afterwards traveling in Europe for a good chunk of the month of July. So you're gonna get a pre-recorded outro, but those of you looking for the random Cool Kids Club / Mesa Falcon Gang member shout out, don't worry, here it comes. The shout out goes to... I don't know, but Libby, lovely editor, please put in a random Mesa Falcon of the day. You're cool, and hit the join button and hope I did. Yeah, that person, that name I just said, very cool. I'm looking forward to this summer vacation. Thank you all for your patience while I'm away. The videos will be shorter. This is not the standard going forward. It is simply my summer vacation mode because I have to record all of this content in advance so that you are entertained while I am away. So leave nice comments. Tell me how it's nice to have a shorter video. I don't know, just yeah, be supportive. Also, please look in the comments if you see people being negative that the video is short. Maybe they didn't stay to the outro. Maybe they don't know what's going on. So you can be a good Mesa Falcon and include people in the info by letting them know if they stay to the end, they get the information. As for the deck I just played, is it good? Should you craft it? Honestly, when I'm doing videos like this, it's a very small sample size. I'm recording a lot of videos and I'm just getting what is kind of called the minimum effective dose of games. So I haven't played enough games with it to be able to swear up and down whether or not you should play a deck. I will say this, if I play a deck and it just loses and loses and loses, I won't make a video of it. I just will scrap the footage and move on to something else. I want whatever you guys might potentially enjoy and craft to at least be somewhat viable. So I only show you a video if I win some games, and that's the nature of the YouTube and the algorithm. But a big thank you to all of you for supporting me while I'm away and supporting me on all these various projects that I do. I know there's been a lot of different stuff on the channel lately, and it's really cool to see it getting embraced by different parts of the MTG community. I'm going to continue to work on trying to share all the things I love about this game in this one channel. That doesn't mean there won't be Arena. I love Arena, and there's going to be a lot of Arena as we approach Bloomborough, but it does mean that those of you who have a insatiable appetite for daily standard may have to just sample a few things. If not, I am well aware there's a lot of creators producing the content, and I think that you will find some of them. Many of them I've mentioned and talked about on this channel before through collabs and things of that nature. So go check them out. A few I want to mention if you want more standard gameplay than I am offering at the moment. Ash Lizzle does daily, usually standard gameplay. Mega Mogwai. Mogwai is one of the creators that got me into Magic, one of my heroes in the game, and is returning to Magic after a multi-year hiatus with regular standard gameplay. Check out his channel. So a big shout out to those folks. Matches Malone, Hello Good Game. They're still out there cooking. There are options. And of course, one of the GOATs, Legend LVD, is still releasing regular daily videos. So if you need more daily Arena than I give, I recommend those. And I hope you enjoyed this little outro pitch. One more shout out to my sponsors making all of this possible, Ultimate Guard and CoolStuffInc.com. And I should plug for Ultimate Guard because they're the ones bringing me to Magic Con Amsterdam and giving me a chunk of summer vacation. I will be at their booth on Saturday starting at 4 p.m. playing 1v1 standard. You don't need to bring your own paper deck. I will have a deck, and if you beat me, you get excellent prizes. So if you've got what it takes to challenge the one in best of one, maybe I'll see you at MagicCon Amsterdam on Saturday for a little battle for some sweet Ultimate Guard swag. On that note, thank you for watching this video and all of my other videos. As always, I will see you in the next video with fresh recorded content when I return from Amsterdam. You're cool.